Welcome to Spaza Talk, where we bring you the latest in Twitter stats and trends from South Africa. Keep up with the most popular hashtags and accounts in Mzansi and get a pulse of what's happening in the social media world. Join us as we explore the South African Twitterverse and bring you the must-know stats and insights. Spaza Talk.
Have you seen the new Apple ad?
I haven't seen
Fire.
any Apple.
Fire. Storytelling at its best.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's super interesting, bro. I mean, we are still on the X platform, right?
We're still on X.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of companies have updated their websites with the new logo.
Also interesting. What, saying that they affiliate something like that?
No. Isn't it you normally have social links
Yeah.
that drive people to your different social pages?
Sure.
So it's no longer Larry. Larry's gone. It's now
X.
Zivit.
Sure. Welcome to episode 30 of Spaza Talk. It is your boy Mshuti Wabashuti and a whole bunch of other AKAs. And of course, you know, I'm never alone. Hamba nempincha mulebs. Who can, bro?
Inkabi.
Hey, you said you slashy. That's your name.
I'm a slashy.
You're slashy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Look, episode 30 of Spaza Talk. We're back again. Of course, I want to say thank you to 360 Studios. Check them out on Instagram. Really, really amazing. Shout out to them for giving us this studio here. Really, really amazing. I mean, look, if you actually want to book a podcast, a photo shoot, a video shoot, anything you want to do, make sure that you get in touch with 360 Studios. Welcome to episode 30 of Spaza Talk, Libs. And once again, man, we've got the top trending hashtags in South Africa. And of course, we've got the Spaza Talk t-shirts too.
The merch.
The merch
is merching.
Yeah, hit us up if you want some merch, man. This is only for the loyal clients, of course, that have been listening to us. Once again, we've got the top trending hashtags in South Africa on the X platform, no longer Twitter. Libs, I don't want to rush this, but because HCOM is like on our case on the real, we are reporting from the 31st of July till the 6th of August. These are the top trending hashtags in South Africa. Please give me number one, which has changed, I believe.
Yeah. Number one has changed. Finally.
On
the X platform.
I think we need a round of applause for the change.
So number one, we have BB Niger All Stars.
Yeah.
Like we said, it launched 2 weeks back.
Yeah.
They in their last week was their third week. They're sitting on 52,000 mentions and 97 million impressions.
It's growing though.
Yeah.
It's amazing to have it at
Slowly
number one.
but surely.
Unfortunately, Khosi has been dethroned. But
She's not even number two.
Not even number two. What is our number two?
Number two is FIFAWWC, which is FIFA Women's World Cup.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate that Banyana went out, right?
Yeah, they went out, but at least they made the group stages. No, top 16.
Top 16.
Yeah,
and
good.
Shout out to them, because I'll tell you this, right? They're the first South African soccer team that has made it into the top 16 in the history of our footballing history.
Damn.
So shout out to them.
Listen to that.
Yeah, that's
that's
huge.
a round of applause.
That's straight up. That's a round of applause. Shout out to Banyana. Please give us the stats for hashtag FIFAWWC.
50,000 mentions and 842 million impressions.
A lot of people are watching football.
Yep. And I'm glad they're supporting, man. I'm happy.
Straight up, bro.
Even though we made it out, let's watch it until the finals.
Yeah, I think we should definitely watch it to the final to see who beat us. I mean,
yes,
that's important, right?
And how we can beat them
in the future. But yeah, shout out to Banyana and shout out to the whole FIFA Women's World Cup, man. Let's go to number three.
Number three, Khosi Twala.
Our queen.
Hey,
shout out to the queen.
42,000 mentions and 26 million impressions.
Oh, you know what? I'm still glad that she's still on the charts, because, you know, there's shows that are coming up and she's being kicked out slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really interesting. I mean, you've read her stats, right? Let's go to number four.
Number four is very interesting, actually. Yeah. It's EFF Presser.
Okay.
So EFF had a press conference last week on the 2nd of August.
This is after the 10th year anniversary at Philip.
100%.
Not Philip, but at FNB Stadium.
At FNB Stadium. Even after the little thingy that happened between...
With Elon.
Yes, with Eli.
Yeah.
So Julius was addressing a couple of things, and he also said that the song doesn't really mean what it's saying.
For sure,
you know
what
I'm saying? It's just a chant.
Sure, yeah.
That's what he says. Like, it's just a chant, so we can take it to court. They won the battle in court, apparently. So, yeah.
I believe AfriForum tried to challenge them quite a while back. In fact, it was declared not in court, but I think a few people are re-challenging it, of course. And I saw the speech. To be honest, I was quite moved because I thought it was an old speech, but he was sort of repeating what the previous president Thabo Mbeki once said too about the song. But yeah, really interesting.
I think Mbeki put it nicely because he's an intellect.
Of course, he knew how
with
to
the words
for sure.
I
think everybody when they see Malema, they're like this guy's just talking, but it's not
that
like
time
that.
is playing us. Politicians know how to play us. They can act dumb, they can act smart. But man, it takes a lot to be a politician.
For
not
sure.
an average person can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I can hear people on the side of the road every day. If I was president, fuck that shit.
Never.
You can't even run your household.
No offense to that, but please do give us the EFF press stats.
EFF press got 31,000 mentions and 322 million impressions.
If you happen to be watching this episode from anywhere, or if you happen to be stumbling on this episode by any chance, please make sure that you check out 360 Studios on Instagram and make sure that you give them a follow and make sure that you book them too. A really, really amazing studio for podcast, video, photography, all your needs. Really, really great production. Now back to the episode. Really good that EFF is still here. I mean, I believe if we pull up the top 10 or top 20, the EFF will still come up. So
definitely.
That's an interesting one.
I think they had 2 hashtags in the top 10 actually.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Well, give us number 5, please.
Number 5 is actually the Women's World Cup tagline.
Okay.
Hashtag Beyond Greatness.
Oh, great.
So I think when people across, let me say South Africans, because this is focused more on South Africa. Whenever they address Banyana Banyana or tweet Banyana Banyana, this is the hashtag they would use.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, shout out to Banyana Banyana, shout out to the FIFA World Cup.
Yep.
Those are the top 5 trending hashtags in South Africa.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Do we have a bonus?
Beyond Greatness got 23,000 mentions and 218 million impressions. In terms of bonus hashtag, we have Taxi Strike. As we all know, there's a taxi strike currently happening in Cape Town. Nothing is happening. Buses are being burned. I know routes to the airport were blocked. The national highway was blocked.
Yeah,
people were using alternative routes. The crazy thing is that the Netball World Cup is happening currently in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So imagine all the teams that want to go back home and all those kind of things.
Oh, it's quite a mess, right? Because they're blocking the highway to the airport.
Yep. Townships, insane.
Oh. Look, man, I really do hope that things get a bit better. It's really, really crazy. But that's the bonus, right?
19,000 mentions and 128 million impressions.
Interesting.
That's taxi strike.
Look, interesting, man. We would rather not have the taxi strike, to be honest, but it is happening and it's something that we are going to report about it. So top trending hashtags in South Africa, the top 5, plus a bonus, which is, of course, the taxi strike. I want to talk about the total number of tweets from last week. So we have just over 7 million tweets. I think this is the first time. Yeah, I think this is the first time I see a 7 million. Second time. Yeah. Yeah, so it's gone up by 9% from the previous week, which is amazing. So 7 million tweets went out last week. That's super, super amazing. And then we have, in terms of people that tweeted, and I know I was one of them too, but I didn't tweet as much, but we have 111,000 tweets that went out last week. Yo. And unfortunately, there is a 17% decrease in terms of the people that tweeted. That's quite a big difference, right?
The bots are leaving the platform.
I think it's the bots definitely leaving the platform. I want to touch on the sentiment before I actually go to the busiest day, right? The sentiment of the country is also a bit shaky, I'm not going to lie. Like right now, I'm seeing the negative. It has gone up.
It went up.
It went up. Why? Please tell me why, actually.
It's the Julius Malema situation.
Okay.
The genocide, white people. So the platform was picking out all those keywords: genocide, white people, this, that. And then that increase, in fact, it skyrocketed the negative sentiment.
For sure. Yeah, it did. I mean, we're looking at now not just over 1.5 million tweets that were negative. That's an 18% increase from the week before. That's huge. I mean, that's like the opposite of what we want in truth. The country is not looking so well in terms of, when you're looking on the Twitter platform. Yeah. And in terms of the positive sentiment, with just under 1 million tweets, it went up also by 5%. I think it's probably like, football signings or anything like that. That's the sentiment of the country. And it's quite shaky for me that the negative sentiment is up like that. But nonetheless, let's go to the busiest day, bro, which has changed.
Busiest day last week? It always changes, right?
Yeah,
it was Wednesday.
Was it when Banyana was playing?
Yeah. The 2nd of August. So, on the word in the word cloud, what I saw was Banyana Banyana, like you said, Julius Malema because of the press conference, and also Elon Musk's tweets. So he showed up quite a lot. White people. Because of the genocide toward white people,
Sure.
And Niger, Niger, the country. People normally call it Niger.
Oh,
it's Niger.
Niger, okay.
Yes, there's some kind of things happening in the west of Africa where some countries managed to come together and fight against. Is it NATO? No, it's not NATO, but I know America is involved.
Okay.
So they're trying to resist.
Yeah.
Even Libya is coming on board. I know Burkina Faso, Mali. And I love seeing Africans come together and fighting as a unit.
For sure. So that's what's happening right now in terms of the word cloud.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, there's always politics happening in Africa, which is not so great. But let's go to the busiest day, which was Wednesday, with over 1.1 million tweets. 1.2 million tweets.
1.2 million tweets in one day.
Jeez, that's quite a lot.
Incredible.
That took up a lot. I mean, that was on Wednesday, the 2nd of August. Yeah, really, really interesting. And then the busiest time, what was the busiest time?
The busiest time has actually changed. Most active, we have...
If you happen to be stumbling upon this episode by mistake, by any chance, I want to ask you for a favor. Please could you check out www.colorspace.co.za. This is a stock photo platform with images of black people. Make sure that you check it out. Hit me up if you've got any questions that you want to ask. Now back to the episode.
8 p.m. In the morning, 11 a.m.
Ooh, okay.
11 a.m. was the busiest. Yep.
Jeez, that's an interesting time. I wonder what was happening at 11. Is it possibly the news that is happening in the country where there is the taxi strike or anything like FIFA World Cup?
I think it's tied to all those things. Yeah. Netball games playing,
soccer game.
Soccer playing.
I was quite disappointed to see Banyana games are playing in the morning, basically.
Dude, it's tough.
It's really tough,
it's
man.
Tough because we do want to support, but
for sure, and watch
4 a.m.
We have to go to work the next day,
dude.
Oh, that was crazy. But yeah, that's interesting, bro. I'm really, really loving the stats and how they actually look.
So it's just the active hours again, right?
Yeah.
In the evening, it was 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Followed by 7 p.m.
Okay.
That's the evening. In the morning, it was 11 a.m. followed by 10 a.m. So 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. are
no longer
totally
gone now.
Yeah. But it's only for just last week.
I'm sure, yeah, because I think it's just the news, everything that's happening right now.
Yes.
But yeah, look, man, that's really, really interesting. Let's go to the most used emoji.
The most used emoji is the face with tears of joy.
Still.
Again.
Okay.
I'm glad.
I'm glad too. Yeah.
I'm glad, man.
It's not like the crying face. You know, which one is it? The loudly crying face.
Loudly crying face.
Which also, I mean, sorry to cut you. The loudly crying face could mean so many things. We know in South African context. I mean, it could be like "I love you" and you put, you know, you know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, David?
I was gonna say that emoji made it into 319,000 tweets.
Jeez.
Yep.
That is a lot.
Yep.
Ooh, really,
face with tears of joy.
Yeah, keep using it, guys. It's positive. We really, really love it.
The most famous emoji.
That's definitely the most famous emoji. And those are the top trending hashtags in South Africa. We don't have brand of the week. I mean, look, I would definitely love to give it to Banyana simply for getting into the top 16, which has never been done in our footballing history in the World Cup. Not even the men's team has gotten there before.
And they get paid more.
Then they get paid more.
Nah.
You know, something interesting in the football sphere too. I can't remember what team it was, but the president or, you know, the federation said that the money would be handed straight to the players and not through via. And we know the problem in our country too. So I hope our players get their money. I think it's like $1 million each or something.
It mustn't be taxed.
No, please.
Can the ladies just enjoy
the
full amount?
Everything. And you know what, dude? I was super impressed. And you know what? I know I'm one of those people that wasn't watching women's football, but man, those Obo Hilda. I know. Shout out, dog. Bayadla, dog. Shout out to the ladies, man. So yeah, shout out to Banyana.
And shout out to the netball team.
Shout out to the netball team for sure, yeah. I mean, I believe they out too. Or they were out, but yeah, the winner of the netball World Cup was Australia, I believe. I believe we are Australia. So I don't know if they knocked us out when we played them, but yeah, shout out to Australia
Or
too.
maybe that's why there's a strike, so that they don't go back.
Yeah, they don't go.
They must
don't
stay
fly
with the
back. And maybe teach us how they want. But yeah, shout out to Banyana and shout out to the women's
Let's give it to
Liverpool
both
team.
of them.
Yeah,
Brother of the
both of
week
them.
goes out to both of them.
Sure, shout
Goes
out
out to South Africa.
straight up. And look, let's say good luck to the Springboks because you know they're going to be playing very soon.
They need luck.
We need lots of luck.
Yeah,
bro.
it's tough now. Guys, do us proud.
Please do us proud. But yeah, top trending hashtags in South Africa on the X platform. No longer Twitter, by the way. It's X now. X ongasolveki. Ongasolveki. And we're reporting from the 31st of July till the 6th of August.
Who's the sponsor again?
Brand watch, of course.
Brand Watch, but who's the headline?
The headliner. Okay, you look, I really need to say this, man. You guys need to check out www.colorspace.co.za. That is the prime sponsor of this episode. Really, really shout out to you guys. And I want to give another shout out, dude. I mean, look at this beautiful environment we're in, bro. I want to say shout out to 360 Studios, man. Really shout out to you guys. Make sure you book, make sure you book them out for a photo shoot, videos, podcasts. There's so much that they can do for you. A really, really amazing studio. Hit them up on Instagram. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week with brand new stats and
Same time.
same time, same place.
Same place.
Same place. I hope the landlords say same place. But yeah, shout out, man. Check you guys on the next episode. Umshuti Wabashuti is out. Peace.
Ciao.